Alright then, so these are 6 lessons I've learned in 6 years of training. It's actually 5 years and 8 months, but 6 years just sounds cooler, and I can give you more lessons. Okay. First of all, just a little bit more about me. This is probably the first time you see me. My name is Suk. I am an online personal trainer, and I help guys over 25 get bigger, stronger, and leaner, while also teaching them how to stay fit for life, so that they don't have to keep paying me. I make longer form content on YouTube for people who have a longer attention span, even though more of my content, majority of my content is on Instagram. But yeah, here I just go into more detail, okay, because people watch you for longer, that's it. I'm posting videos so that you can trust me enough to pay me and allow me to help you with the fitness journey on a one-to-one basis. And yeah, I get you in the best shape of your life. You help me pay my bills. It's a win-win for both of us. By the way, this is what I look like. Picture on the left is me after a month of training, about 57, 58 kilos. Picture on the right is me like last week, about 77, 78 kilos. I'm just fluctuating between that. So about 20 kilos in between, and almost 6 years, just over 5.5. These are some of my client results. On the left is June. We've been working together for over a year now. That picture is like 1 year transformation from about just under 80 kilos to flipping close to 100. I think that was about 96, 97 kilos. In the middle, Gav, 14 weeks body recomp. And on the right, Matt. In 12 weeks, we managed to lose 20 pounds. These are just some of the client wins. If you want to pause it or just have a look. Now, let's get into the lessons, okay? So, lesson number 1, anything worth having requires delayed gratification. Lesson number 2, it's simple, / it gets easier. Lesson number 3, the key is not to be stupid. Lesson number 4, you have implementation underload, actually. Lesson number 5, everyone gets body dysmorphia at some point, and why is that a good thing? And lesson number 6, bodybuilding is not everything. My face it's looking a bit dark, isn't it? Because literally I'm using a phone as the lighting. This is proper production. So lesson number 1, anything worth having requires delayed gratification. Anything that's good takes time. This is how I see it. I see this as a way that God selects who's worthy of a good thing. That's it for me, right? If you're doing something, I don't know, like if you pursue something that's good, that will get you a lot of results, but it's going to take time, a lot of people give up. So God thinks those people are actually not worthy of that success. Then they're going to handle that success, right? If you're doing something that it's hard, something that I don't know, takes a lot of time, but keep going, keep going, keep going. God will test you. If you pass all those tests, God will think, okay, let's give him some success. He can handle somebody, right? For example, Andrew Tate was not known as success. CR7 wasn't. Ronnie Coleman was not. Like Ronnie Coleman came last in his first Mr. Olympia. Most of these guys were not genetically gifted. Ronnie Coleman, yes, he was. They still had to work hard. Andrew Tate, he wasn't genetically gifted. Yes, he's tall. What else he's got? Like he's from Luton, poor as fuck, built himself up, and now he's the most famous man in the world. Right, same with CR7. He's not gifted football wise. Like, of course, he's got some talent, but if you compare with people like, I don't know, Hazard, Messi, Neymar, he ain't got the talent that those guys have, but he worked really fucking hard and he's here. Right? Successful businesses requires years. Amazon, Facebook, Twitter, and all these businesses, they've been around for ages, years, decades. Degree, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Good painting, a new building, growing out your hair. Like, I don't know, some people look much better with their hair this is longer, but it takes fucking time. And a body transformation. Now, you may be thinking, yeah, but I see people all the time making progress much faster than I do. Like, yeah, I get it as well. Like, some people can achieve this transformation in 3 years, 4 years. It's taking me almost 6 years. Is what it is. Right? So what motivated me at the start is, okay, by the way, I was 15 in the picture on the left. I'm 21 now. What motivated me at the start, I thought, okay, I don't know if I've got shit genetics. I thought I did. Okay? I think I've got shit genetics. I can either don't do anything about it and stay the same, or even get worse, or I can actually train a little bit, train hard, whatever that is. Maybe I won't make progress, fast progress, but still make something. You know what I'm saying? I still be better than I am now, so might as well just do it. and it turned out to be pretty decent. Okay, let's look at David Lay and Jeff Seed. Some of you may know them, some of you may not know them, but literally when I was growing up, they were the guys at the top, pretty much. Okay, there's a video of David, two videos actually. I think his 3-year transformation, a 6-year transformation, David Lay, that motivated a lot of people, including me, to go into the gym and train hard, etc. When was the last time you saw a David Lay post? When was the last time you heard about David Lay? When was the last time you watched a David Lay YouTube video? I can't remember. What about Jeff Seed? When was the last time you heard about Jeff Seed? And was he even positive that you heard about Jeff Seed? Because he's in so much drama and shit recently. I don't know what the drama is about, but anything I say about Jeff Seed is not positive, right? These were the guys that grew up really quickly, got famous at a young age, and then no one knows them. But you look at guys like Tate, like he's been working hard for 15 years. Like he started being successful-ish end of 2020, 2021, and he's still here, and he's going to be here for ages. CR7, like 20 years almost, he's been famous-ish. Ronnie Coleman, 20, 30 years. So, yeah. Consistency is the biggest factor. If you just do the few things that you got to do consistently, you'll make progress. Let me make an example. So, let's say, right, you got a big wall, and you have to mark it with 10,000 X's, and you can only write 1 X per day. Okay, so if you do every day, it's gonna take you 10,000 days. Okay, so are you gonna get those 10,000 X's quicker if you put 1 X every single day, or if you put an X one day, the next day you don't put it, then the next day you put it again, then you don't put it? Probably the first option. Same thing with fitness. Okay, you're gonna make much quicker progress if you're on your fitness consistently, if you're on it ideally every single day, but of course it's not gonna happen because life happens. But the more consistent you are, the faster progress you make. Like as someone who's on that shit with fitness for 1 year will make much more progress than someone who is on it for 6 months. Right? Same fucking thing. Just do the thing they're gonna do. And I'm gonna talk about the things they're gonna do, by the way. Lesson number 2. It's simple, it gets easier. So the actual process, the systems are simple. Doesn't mean it's easy. So the difference between simple and easy. Simple is something that just makes sense. It's easy to just grasp. Like 2 + 2 = 4. That's simple. It's easy, but it's also simple. It just makes sense. You're 2, 4. Makes sense, right? That doesn't always mean it's easy. Easy means effortless or low effort. And we know that training hard, being top of your nutrition, being top of your recovery, it's not easy. It takes fucking a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of discipline, right? But the actual system is simple. I'm going to talk about the systems later on, right? And the reason why it doesn't sound simple, but it sounds complicated to you, is because you're probably just getting started, right? Did you know everything on your first day of school? No. Like, they give you, in your first week of school, they give you a timetable, right? Did you remember after reading it once? No, it took you a few weeks or months. Same thing. Do you know everything in your first day of your new job? No. But if you've been in the job for 5, 10 years, you probably know a lot about it, right? So, the key is start off easy and then progressive overload. What do you mean by this? Okay, for example, you never trained before, you're getting back into training for a while. Or you actually been training for a while, but never got results. Same thing. You get into the gym and you're just focus on training safely and correctly. So safely, I mean, when you're doing squats, the floor is not wet. Because if the floor is wet, you slip, you bang your head and you die. Make sense? Correctly is using the right muscles, okay? If you're doing bicep curls, use your biceps, not your shoulders. We just focus on the fuck the nutrition off. When that gets easy, okay, keep doing what you're doing in terms of training, but start eating healthier, okay? Have your veggies, have fruits, have a mix of carbs, protein, and fats. Drink some water, yeah? Then, start tracking your calories. When that gets easy, start tracking your calories. So, you train correctly and you train safely, then start tracking your calories. Forget about macros, just track your calories. That gets easy. Okay, start tracking your calories and your protein, and so on and so on. Like, just step it up easily. Like, I mean, not easily. Step it up slowly, if that makes sense. And then it's gonna get pretty simple, because a lot of the things will become lifestyle. Like for me, going to the gym, eating well, drinking 3-4 liters of water is a lifestyle. I don't even think about it. And this will happen with you as well. If you do something for long enough, it will become a lifestyle. Yeah? For example, when you tie your shoes, there's a high chance that there's one shoe that you tie first compared to the other. Why? You don't even think about it. Do you have to force yourself? No, because it just comes natural. It's a habit. It's a lifestyle. You've been doing it for so long that you're used to it. Don't even think about it. Same with fitness. Yeah, same thing here. And I'll just explain why it gets easier. Okay, and again, it's time and consistency. Just be consistent for a long enough period of time, and you will make progress. Just keep putting this exercise every single day. Keep showing up every single day. Just do that for 6, 12, 18, 24 months. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6, you will make progress. It's undeniable. Yeah. Lesson number 3. The key is to not be stupid. This is actually the second biggest factor. Consistency number 1, not being stupid is number 2. Yeah. So don't do stupid shit. Don't do stupid exercises. Don't have stupid diet approaches. Fucking snake diet, air diet, water diet, and all this bullshit. Right? You don't have to do it. Stop being like. Don't be stupid with your habits. Don't take drugs. Don't smoke weed. I mean, I don't smoke weed, but some people have benefits of it. But just don't take cocaine. Don't sleep 4 hours a night. Simple shit. Yeah. So learn how to train correctly and safely. Again, safely, make sure you don't get injured and you don't die. Correctly, use the right muscles and intensely train hard. Okay. To failure, close to failure. To failure usually means when you cannot do any more reps. That's what it means. Okay, with good form. Because you can train correctly and you can train safely, but if there's no intensity, you're not gonna grow. Okay, you probably will do at the start if you're a beginner, complete beginner, or getting back into training after a while. You probably will. But if you've been training for a while, you have to put intensity in there as well. Then, learn basic nutrition. Learn a little bit about carbs, protein, and fats, their functions, when to take them, when not to take them, when it's best to take them. Okay, what foods have them. Learn about hydration. About hydration, you don't even have to learn anything. Just make sure you drink fucking water. That's all you gotta do. Make sure the water is safe to drink. That's it. And then recover somewhat well. So sleep. Make sure you have a good sleep routine, sleep hygiene. Learn some things that can help you sleep better. So blackout curtains. Maybe have an eye mask and all this shit. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard. It's actually not hard. And then just be consistent. Just keep showing up every day, and you will make progress. Just don't be stupid with it. Like, don't do squats on a fucking Bosu ball. Don't do curls whilst doing lunges. That's the stupid shit I'm talking about. Don't follow them videos on YouTube that say, turn up your shoulders doing this. Like, no, that's stupid, right? Hopefully that makes sense. By the way, if you don't know what's stupid and what's not, just follow me and I don't talk about stupid shit. And if something's stupid, just call it out. Yeah? Lesson number 4, you have implementation under load. So, fuck optimal training. Fuck that shit. Yes, there are some approaches and or exercises which are better than others, but everyone is different. If you see someone on YouTube, someone on TikTok saying, this is more optimal than this, maybe, it can be. Probably for them it is. But how do you know if that's optimal for you? How do you know that everyone is different? Might work for you, might not, right? But when was the last time you actually trained really hard? Like, we're spending more time and energy these days on researching what's more optimal and what's not optimal, rather than just going to the gym, training hard, eating well, and recovering. Like, you're in bed at night, researching how, I don't know, what's the best angle to hit your chest, an incline press. You spend half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour on that, when you could have just gone to sleep and got an extra hour of sleep. Actually made more progress. Right? If you're a beginner, you can literally touch a pair of dumbbells and make progress. You literally grab the dumbbells, right? You bring them to your bench, you drop them to the floor, you pick them up again, and you bring them to the dumbbell rack again. You don't even do an exercise, you don't even do a set with them. You make progress. It's piss easy. Yeah? Just, again, don't be stupid. Right? So stop looking for hacks and secrets. Start looking for ways on how you can improve the basics. So there's a quote that goes, not too sure. Basics get you the billions or something like that. See, and it's true. Like most of the stuff that I do, 90% of the stuff is just basic shit. I train hard, I eat well, and I recover well. I don't do fancy shit. The only thing that you may think is fancy is that I intermittent fast and I have a low carb diet. But I've only started doing this recently. Like for the first 4.5, 5 years, not even 5 years of training, I was normal. Like I was doing just basic ass shit. I was not doing anything stupid. Not stupid, I mean fancy. I wasn't doing fancy exercises. I wasn't having fancy foods, fancy fucking, I don't know, training splits or whatever. Basic ass shit. Yeah? Now, lesson number 5. Why everyone gets body dysmorphia at some point, and why it's such a good thing. Now, why did you start training? Most people start training because they're uncomfortable when they look in the mirror. Okay, they're just uncomfortable. They don't like what they see in the mirror. They don't feel confident in themselves. They're not healthy, etc. And then they just don't feel good about themselves. That's it. That's why they start training. That is a form of body dysmorphia. That body dysmorphia pushed you to research, pushed you to get to the gym when you didn't want to, and make progress. That body dysmorphia gave you the discipline to say no to fast food, to say no to cheat meals, to say no to night outs because you gotta go sleep, and make progress. So it's actually a good thing. Yeah. Now, last year, I got really best shape of my life pretty much. I was about 73 kilos. So this is what you see now is me about 77, 78. I was 73 kilos, much leaner than this. In pictures, I looked even better. And I thought, yo, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. I look so good. I've made it, right? And I did look better than most people, right? But I got comfortable. What happened then? I wasn't putting much effort into my training. I wasn't putting much effort into my nutrition. So nutrition was hit and miss. I get 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, sometimes 3. Sometimes I don't eat at all. Sometimes I go full hammer. There was no consistency. Sometimes I would skip sessions. I wasn't training hard at the gym. So I got comfortable. Didn't make progress for 4 months. September. So that was in August. September, October, November, December. No fucking progress. Zero. I pretty much say the same. Yeah. My lifts in the gym did not go up. That's a clear sign. My weight, literally, I gained maybe a kilo ish in 4 months. So yeah, then I realized that, yo, I've been looking at him for the past few months. Like, yes, I look decent, but I'm not really the biggest. I'm not really the leanest. I'm not really the strongest. Yes, I'm not comparing myself to others, but I'm like, yo, there's people who have been putting the work in and they're catching up to me. So I'd rather, it's better for me to do something, right? And yeah, January started about 74 kilos. I'm about 70, again, just under 78 kilos now. Yes, it's not shit on the weight I gained, but I got ill, etc. My highest weight was 79 kilos in April. But then after that, it's been a bit of a shit show, going ill and a lot of other shit happening. But I'm getting back into it now. Yeah, and my lifts in the gym, I'm the strongest I've ever been. Yeah, the best I've probably looked. And I'm still lean pretty much, but I'll gain a shit ton of muscle. Right, let's talk about social media as well in this, right? Social media has fucked us all. Because you see people, like even this picture, right? In this picture here, I don't look like this picture all the fucking time. This is me after a pump, after a chest and arm day. So my arms are pretty decent already. But plus an extra pump on my arms. My shoulders are decent. I'm somewhat leanish. And I did push-ups before. Because my chest is shit, so I did push-ups before this picture. And I'm flexing every single muscle in my body. Air out. I don't look like this every single day. In some pictures, some angles, some places, I look fat, and in some I look skinny, and I'm the same fucking person. Yeah. So, and the biggest people that fuck up mental health is influencers, but I don't blame them, right? So, the reason I don't blame them is just doing something so that they get money and I can pay the bills, put food on the table, right? They're just doing their job, basically. That's the job. And the reason social media favors them. Now, actually, let me talk about influencers first. So, the thing with influencers, first off, they have the top one of the top 1% of genetics. So there's 99% of people, right? There's 1%. They're the 1% of the 1%. That's their genetics. Plus, on top of that, a lot of them take steroids. Plus, on top of that, a lot of them have coaches. Plus, on top of them, they've got 4, 5, 6, 7,000 pound cameras. Like I've got an iPhone. I've got an iPhone. It's decent, but it does not compare to like a 5,000 pound camera. They know the angles, etc. They edit the pictures. They Photoshop them. You cannot beat them. It's a deadly combo. It's impossible to beat them. The reason social media favors them is this. Now, if you see something on social media and it's a little bit odd, it's not average, you're more likely to look at it for longer. Okay, you see these influencers like, oh, he's big, he's lean, he's good looking. Bam. You know, like the picture. Then you just keep looking at the picture. Maybe scroll to the comments. Or read the comments. Oh, juice head, steroid, or maybe put a comment yourself. Maybe you share it to your friend. Maybe you save it, put it in the Wonka bank. I don't know. Right? You spent 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes on the post. Okay. And social media make more money if you stay in the app. So the longer you stay in the app, the more money they make. So social media thinks, okay, this influencer, this person makes people stay on the app for a longer period of time. I'm gonna favor them. I'm gonna boost their post even more. They're gonna hit the algorithm. I'm gonna show them to more people so that people stay on the app for longer and I make more money. I mean, both make more money, influencers and the social media platform as well. That's it. Okay. If you see, I don't know, if I put like a picture of this water bottle, like you're gonna say, oh, water bottle, scroll past it. You're not gonna like, you're not gonna comment, you're not gonna share, you're not gonna do anything with it. Just water bottle, no caption, no nothing. You stay in there for like 3 seconds. Social media thinks, okay, people don't like this post. People likely to click off when they see this. If they click off, I'm not gonna make money. I'm not gonna show this post to anyone. Boom. Lesson number 6, last one. So, bodybuilding is not everything. Let me just drink some more. You can read the thing. So, if you're not planning on competing and making bodybuilding your full-time job that pays your bills, don't just fucking bodybuild. Like, I personally think it's stupid. Right? I mean, not stupid, right? Because, again, you have a passion for it, understand. But I believe it's really stupid when you do this, when you just bodybuild. It's not even a full-time job, and you take steroids. You don't even compete. And on top of that, some people don't even look that good. Like, you just don't have the chance for it. What's the point? What is the point of just being able to move weights? Like, some skinny kid can just slap you, run away, and you can't catch him because you're so heavy and you get out of breath after 20 seconds. Like, think about other things as well. How long can you run for? How fast can you run? How much cardio do you actually do for your health? But how good is your cardiovascular system? How high can you kick? How flexible are you? Can you swim? How fast can you swim? How many pull-ups can you do? How are you good at bodyweight movements? Be all rounded. You're more useful. Like, see, so many people, like, I'm not gonna make names. I'm not even famous, so fuck that. But they just bodybuild. They take steroids on top of that. They don't compete. What is the point? I don't actually understand. Yes, you have a passion, but you're a bit of a loser in my opinion, right? So yeah, this is it. Don't just bodybuild. Just be useful, okay? It's just better. Like if you're strong, you look good, and you can fight. You're a dangerous man. Like it's sick. You're the guy. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you just good at one thing. You're good at a lot of things, which is much better. You're more well-rounded, all-rounded. But yeah, let's go over them again. Anything with finding delayed gratification, it's simple. Actually gets easier. The key is not be stupid. You have implementation overload. Everyone gets body dysmorphia and single thing. And bodybuilding is not everything. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more of me, you can find me on Instagram, SuxingPT, TikTok, SuxingPT. I'd rather just follow me on Insta because I literally repost my Insta videos on TikTok and I don't like TikTok. It's a branded app and I don't use it. I literally post and get off the app. But Instagram, I'm more active, and I've got my coaching application for my bio. If you're interested in working together, stepping up your fitness journey, you can literally fill in the questionnaire. It's about 4 or 5 questions. It will ask you to book a call. You book a call with me. We jump on the call. We talk about your number one goal, your number one struggle, and just help you find a way to overcome the struggle and help you make progress in your fitness. And if I think I can help you on a one-to-one basis, I recommend you to join my program. If I cannot help you, I'll try to recommend you someone else. Okay. But yeah, all right, safe.